You don't have to prove anything to anyone. And the sooner you realize this, the sooner you let go of the urge to constantly prove yourself to the world, to your parents, to your friends, to society, to people you don't even know, the sooner you free yourself. And I've been struggling with this for quite some time. There was a time when I constantly wanted to prove something to my family, when I wanted to prove something to society, when I wanted to be seen as a go-getter, when I wanted to be seen as a high achiever, when I wanted to be seen as somebody special. But then I realized I'm already special. I'm already whole and complete as I am, and I don't have to chase after anything to feel complete. I don't have to chase after anything to be complete. And matter of fact, nothing that you chase will ever make you feel complete. You alone have the power and the choice to make yourself feel complete. When you realize that you already are. The more you try to prove something to somebody, the more empty you feel. And even if you achieve the thing that you thought will give you the validation, that you thought will give you the worth, and even if people scream and shout like, oh, you're so good, we love you, if you don't love yourself, and if you don't approve of yourself, if you don't validate yourself, if you don't see yourself as worthy, then you're going to keep on chasing the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And you still won't feel satisfied, and you still have the urge to prove something new to the world. But there's nothing to prove. The only person that you should prove something to, if anyone, is yourself and the God within you, the source within you. To allow the God within you, or this energy within you, to come through and to be in awe with what you can create and what you can become. Because you can become whatever you want to become. But you shouldn't try to become something in order to please somebody else or in order to get approval. And I know it's tough. We live in a society that's basically designed to do that. Especially with social media. We have so much comparison. You're constantly comparing yourself to other people. You want to do content the way somebody is doing it. That way you want to make sure you travel to the same places this person travels to. You want to have this. You want to have that. Because they have it, and because they look so happy. But to be honest, man, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how they really feel. You don't know how it looks behind the scenes. Everyone can make a clean video, and where everything seems super fancy and super nice, but you don't know how they feel inside. And a lot of them feel empty inside. A lot of them are not fulfilled. A lot of them are hiding things, And I'm not saying that you have to put everything out there. It's good to keep things private. But a lot of people just portray the happy side, the positive side. They just portray the beautiful picture. And just like this, you just see this frame, but you don't see what's out there. You don't see what's happening over here. You don't see the other rooms of this house, And we have different rooms in our own house. If we are the house, if our soul is the house, we have different rooms that we don't always show to the world. And your job is to just make sure that your house is clean, But you don't even know how other people's houses, talking about the inside, looks like. And a lot of times their houses, they might have this one shiny room, but the other ones are messy and dirty and dark, full of clutter, full of negative vibrations and energies. So stop comparing yourself to other people and stop trying to prove something to other people, because it's not going to make you feel any more worthy. Maybe for a moment you're going to be like, yeah, I did it, like proved it to that person. But then you're going to keep on chasing the next thing. I think this one's going to resonate with the fellas. This one's going to resonate with the man, because as men, we often have the urge to prove something to the world. We want to have status. We want to have respect. And respect is important, but we have to respect ourselves. You have to honor yourself first. And you have to realize that you don't have to do anything to be worthy. You don't have to do anything to feel worthy. You don't have to do anything to prove yourself. Because if you just accept yourself as you are, if you come from a state of self-love, if you look into the mirror and say, I honor you. I honor you for being here. I honor you for standing here right now. I honor you for showing up today. Because sometimes we carry some stuff that's not easy to process. Sometimes we're going through it, But if you can stand up and just be there and say, I honor you for getting up today. I honor you for standing here right now in front of the mirror talking to me mean talking to yourself, talking to your soul. I honor you for still going for it. I honor you for still being on the process, for still doing things, for still being on the journey, and for going out there and making something happen, or at least intending to do something. At least I'm in the motion of doing something. I honor you for that, and I love you as you are right now. I know you can do better. I know you're still gonna evolve. I know you're still gonna turn into a better version, but you right now as you are, you're great. And I love you. And when you start talking to yourself like that, man, everything's going to change. And you don't need approval from other people, because you start approving yourself. And guess what? When you approve yourself, when you respect yourself, when you honor yourself, the outside world will also honor you, because it's just a reflection of what's going on inside. And everything else, if you keep on staying in that empty state where you're constantly looking for outside validation, no matter what's happening, you're still going to feel it, you know? And you're still going to feel like you're not enough. You're still going to feel like something's missing. You're still going to feel this void inside. Like you're just not there yet. But you're never going to be there, you know? Because there is no there. There's just now. And when you realize that now is the only moment, and that now is the moment where you are, then you just honor the now, and you honor yourself how you are now. And this is so important. So let go of the constant desire, the constant urge to prove something to the world, because that's how you liberate yourself, and that's how you come back to your center. And when you're in your center, you will start doing great things. You will be in awe with what you can create. You will have a new energy, new inspiration. But instead of the ego that's trying to prove something to the world, you will come from a state of love, and you will do great things. You will inspire a lot of people. You will do all of the stuff. And even if you just inspire the person you're next with, you know, even if you just inspire your family, if you're doing something good for your family, or the people in your inner circle, the people that are in front of you right now, you're already doing great stuff. You know, honor yourself for the little things, because that's another thing. We often think that we are only, sorry, somebody called. I gotta head off soon. But we often think that we have to be on this grand scale, you know, and this is a good desire to serve the world, and to serve humanity, and to have a positive impact, and to be an inspiration to many people. But we also have to start with where we are now, you know, and don't overlook that. Only because you have a few followers on social media, it doesn't mean that those followers that you have aren't watching you. It doesn't mean that they are not inspired by you already, you know. And even if you have no followers, even if you have no views, like, focus on the real life first, you know, because the real life will also give you inspiration to show up here and to be of service here. And if you keep going, it will expand anyways, you know. And if you keep on coming from the heart, people will feel that, and that's what it's about, you know. It's not really about proving something to somebody. Again, it's just about proving something to yourself. If so, to show yourself what you're capable of, to show yourself what the God power within you is capable of, because the flesh is not really doing it. It's the God within that's doing it, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not coming from a religious standpoint. I'm just coming from a divine truth, because we all are connected to a source, and this source is always here to provide for us and to give us the energy and strength to carry things out. It's the thing that's observing what I'm saying right now and listening to what I'm saying. And it's the thing in me that's speaking and that's moving, and it's in all of us. And if you connect to that and just be in awe of and observe what capable of doing for you, then, you know, it's a good thing to prove that to yourself. But again, not from a standpoint of, I have to prove this. No. Like, I want to show myself what I'm capable of. Because it's exciting, because it's beautiful to see, to bring something from within to the outside. So, again, I think this one will resonate a lot with men, but also with women. You know, like, some women also have the urge to prove something. But I just can speak from a standpoint of a man, because I'm a man, and I've been talking to a lot of men who've been going through the same thing. And it's really just important to remind yourself that you are whole and complete as you are. You don't have to chase anything. You don't have to prove anything to no one. It's just about accepting yourself and honoring yourself in the moment. So I hope this was helpful. If you want to go deeper, I've created something called the 7-Day Alchemy Method. It's about becoming aware of your emotions, how to release emotional blocks, how to break out of limiting patterns, and how to step into creative flow and own your unique expression, because I would strongly believe that we all have a unique gift that we can share with the world. A lot of times we have a vision, we know what we want, but what gets in the way is the inner chaos, like the urge to prove yourself and to prove your worth to the world, and that often blocks the flow of us stepping out and doing what we want to do. So if that resonates with you, you can get that in the link in the description or in the link in the bio. And apart from that, I thank you for tapping in. I thank you for listening. I am Law Haru, and this is The Way of Law.